Hello and welcome to Beer Babies, the podcasting journey where we try and find the best beer money can buy. Today I'm your host Billy. I like a lot of beers. I'm also here with Will.
My name is Will and I like some beers. And in this weird, funky episode where we're holding the mics like a bunch of stand-up comedians, I'm also joined by Declan.
I'm guessing the video viewers would have already seen that I'm here. That
And
was really loud.
Yeah, but it was like we would.
they definitely would have heard it. That was really something.
Oh, sorry.
We're all finding our range, and because there's a lot of new stuff going on today, so we're recording somewhere a bit different because it's literally freezing outside. We've got a brand new recording device.
Not that we record outside anyway. But
We're in a shed.
we're in a shed. That's still a structure.
Anyway,
It's a very cold, damp shed.
Thank you for adding, Billy. But yeah, so everything's a little bit different today, but we're just trying it out.
And Will's made us hold the friggin' mics.
I'm gonna be cramping up soon.
Yeah,
This
well,
is in my contract that I don't have to use my hands.
yeah, well, you can come early and set up next time, Billy, and it'll
If I
be
was coming
over.
early, man, I'll be using my hands. So what?
Anyway, what do you
Well,
got?
no.
What have we got today, Billy?
Well, actually,
Sorry.
good segue. I brought a beer today, Declan. Can you show the camera that one?
They probably just saw it.
Will, here's one for you.
Oh, thank you very much. But what about you, Billy? What are you going to drink?
Well, you guys will hopefully share those cans with me. So today I brought Peach Sauce, which is by Sauce Brewing Co. These are they call themselves. I need to look up the definition of microbrewers. So these are microbrewers in Sydney, but their place is huge. So
How many
how many square foot?
No, I was. Oh,
How many
Okay.
square meters?
Some bad head, isn't it?
Will is butchering this.
I was
not
thinking
doing
more.
much better.
How many steels do they have? How many
Oh, at least one.
Oh, thanks. That does. You know what? That does sound
Yeah,
micro.
but it's a big one. It's definitely not a micro steel.
I'm leaving these beers out of shop for a little while because that is terrible.
So this isn't Guinness. You don't just pour it heavy and then just leave it on the counter for a day.
We've been out of the game for a little while.
Hey guys, it might be the beer. So this is called peach sauce, and it literally has real peaches in it. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. Let's try it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you guys want to?
What do you mean that's it? So that's all your information?
Yeah, they don't go into depth about too much really with this beer, but I guess they can't because these guys do a huge slew, if you were, of different beers, and there's literally, if you will, and there's literally a beer for everyone. I'm going through the website now, and everything's hop. I don't know where the sauce comes into it, but they've got ones called hop sauce. They've got simples, extra hop sauce. Piss weak sauce, so that's obviously a mid-strength.
Nice.
Bubble and squeak, a couple of Aussie, and actually that was an English saying, I guess. It's not a saying.
It's a food.
People don't just say, oh, they're bubble and squeak.
It's a food.
No, it's a food. Anyway, they do heaps, and if this beer's any good, I'm very excited to go back. What did you guys think?
I think that you need to talk at the microphone.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I also think that they've got it bang on the can. It says here, tart and refreshing with a big dose of real peach. And this is quite tart. It almost tastes like a sour.
I'd agree.
Yeah? You don't need to eat the microphone.
I concur.
Thank you. I was wondering, Declan, because Billy said he hadn't done heaps of research, so I was trying to think of something we could talk about.
How's your dad?
Oh, you know what? Don't get me started.
The weather today?
I've had a long day, but I was wondering if you were going to make some sort of fruit flavored beer. What do you think you would do? These guys have gone peach, and we'll talk about how we think that went. But maybe beforehand, what would be your fruity beer?
I don't like a lot of fruit.
Okay.
Great question, Will.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry that was really loud.
Mm.
I do like apples, oranges. I don't think orange would go well in a beer.
I hate to break it to you, but they're fruit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like if you made apple beer, you'd be making cider.
True. Or a banana beer. That wouldn't work either.
Yeah, you are. You're making it tricky. What about you, Bill? I'll just walk away from that.
Obviously, my first instinct would be peaches.
Okay. Yep. Yep. So you would
This is
follow
something
these
about
guys.
peaches which I think would make beers. So.
Mm.
But as something with a little bit of a, I don't know, coconut.
Mm.
I could think of like a creamy coconut beer.
Mm.
Is coconut still? Is it a nut
I
or is it
don't
a
think
fruit?
it's a fruit, but
I guess I don't like fruit either.
I feel like the berries are always good. When you get those berry sours, they're nice. I really liked the Pirate Life blueberry sour.
Blueberry.
That was really good, and I feel like you didn't really get like a strong blueberry flavor in that beer, but you definitely got the color.
Yeah, that was a cool beer.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Cool.
So, do you reckon you guys will go back to this brewing company and try out some of their other beers?
I've seen a few of their things around, and I have been interested before. I think that this is tart, but I don't know. I'm not loving it, to be perfectly honest.
It's ironic that when you poured it had such a big head, and now it's completely dead flat.
Yeah,
Mate, that's probably your fault.
could be. It's like a little bit hazy. It's definitely as far as like a beer profile. It really tastes like a sour. Yeah,
As far as sours go, though, this is a pretty good one. It's not too tart.
It's
It's
not.
quite fruity.
It's not too tart. It's not overly peachy. I'm not really getting much
yeah.
peach at all.
I didn't even think about the peaches.
Yeah,
Like-
like are you getting any peach flavor
The
or
can looks like a peach.
I don't eat much peach, so I wouldn't actually know what peach tastes
it doesn't
like.
it doesn't smell particularly peachy. Like I don't know. I think it's fine, but it's not exciting. It's not grabbing me. It's just yeah.
It's one of their different beers. They do like I said, a slew as it were.
It's slew.
A slew.
What does
of
slew
other-
mean?
I'm not sure. But a lot of other beers, and I really should have got, but they didn't have their flagship one, which is just called Hop Sauce, and it's a flagship pale ale, and I reckon that would have been a good starter. I've went with one of their, well, they're all different and a bit odd, but I've definitely gone with one of their fruity odder ones.
Okay.
Said it had real peaches. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
fair
definitely
enough.
gonna try some of their more beers though.
Yeah, I
With
think
their other beers.
I would be happy to have a go at some of the other stuff.
On Beer Babies, we have a really good rating system, don't we, boys?
We do.
We do.
We do.
People
And-
keep saying it's really good.
Yeah, we get a lot of good feedback about our rating system. So if Declan, if you were given a 6-pack of this scrumptious peach sauce, how many would you drink?
Half of one.
Half a one.
I didn't really like it. I don't know. It was sour, but then there's nothing else. It didn't really taste like much.
No hoppiness to it, really.
Yeah, like
no hoppiness.
not a hop in sight.
We are so hard to please. We're like, oh, fuck, no hops at all, man. That's shit. And then when it's really hoppy, we're like, oh, the hops on that one. Just too many hops.
I think it's
You're
like anything. It's a balance. I think that you can get like it can be overly hop flavored, but again, I would rather some like this. This to me. Oh God, this sounds so harsh.
You, I think you just pump the brakes.
I'm lining up. I'm really lining up. But to me, this beer is the bare minimum. Like and that's what it tastes like. It tastes like it's a little bit tart. It's not. Yeah, it's real nothing beer. And like on that fun note, I think I would probably give this one. Let's say. 2 out of 6. I have not enjoyed it. I'm
that's like a warm, like a really hot day outside. You just need some liquid, something easy. You just need to smash it down, quench that thirst. It's a bit like Solo.
Yeah, but that's
Except
it is
not
it's,
shit.
it's pretty similar to Solo. But anyway, Billy, what about you? You seem to love this beer more than anything you've ever had.
Well, what I really appreciate is
Is that you bought it?
I bought it, and I'm getting the rest of the cans and putting it in my glass because look, money's tight, boys. And if I knew what you guys were going to be like, I would have just got one can. So sours are not my thing. Sours are not my thing. But this isn't offensive. Again, it's not hoppy. It doesn't taste like you're really drinking a beer.
Yeah.
So that's lost a point for me straight away. So I think I'd still drink 4 of these pretty easy, but it would have to be like a nice hot summer day. I'd need to be in the right situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a situational beer,
I think that
as it were.
It would definitely help. It would definitely help. But yeah, I think it's good to be back in old Beer Baby HQ. You know, even though the beer might not have lived up to it, having you boys around makes me feel good.
And that's what drinking beer is all about.
Exactly.
The company.
Exactly. If
the
only
moments we share. Like this not very great one with this beer.
if only the company was good enough to lift this beer out of the dirt, but
it's on us. It's not your fault, Peach Sauce.
Exactly. I think this is more a reflection of the company we keep than the beer that we buy.
We'll do better next time.
And speaking of next time, make sure you are following us on all the socials and stuff so you know when our next episode is coming up. It's been really fun getting back in. Thanks for coming along today, boys.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
No worries. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.